Hello and welcome back to Nat Scraps. My name is Natalie Koenig and I am a maker with close to my heart. Today, what I am working on is day 10 of Christie's Beautiful Life's 30 Days of Sketches. And if you haven't seen this already, guys, it's fantastic. These guys have put together a huge range of sketches, and there's a Facebook group that's linked below where everybody gets to share, and it's a fantastic event. So go check it out, and go check out Brooklyn Ruff's sketch for today, which I had there on the screen for just a moment. And what I have done with this one, rather than have the photos on the side, that strip up the middle, I decided that was going to be my photo base. So, and where she has photos, I've actually decided that I am going to put some little embellishments on either side of there. So here I've got most of mine already organized, guys. So I picked out pretty quickly that I wanted a little bit of that green paper, and that I wanted some wood grain in the background, which matches that warmth that's in the tables and bits in the photos, and that green plaid matches the greens from the outdoor setting that we were sitting in. So I am delving into my stash, guys, and I am looking around, and I'm going to see what I have that I can put with this stuff. So here we go. So as I said, I'm trying to use up lots and lots of bits and pieces, and I've used this die cut set in quite a few of the layouts in this series. So I've decided I'm just going to take all those bits out, and what I can use on this page I will use, and the rest will go into a little box in my drawer with other little embellishments in it, so it will get mixed in. There isn't a lot left after this. There are a few of the brackets and things like that, so there's not going to be a lot left after this. This layout comes together really quickly, guys. I had, pre-done cut those papers and matted those photos, so that did help a lot in getting this one done really quickly. But apart from that, it does come together quite easy. It's a very simple layout. It's not too much fuss on this one, and you'll see that here. So here I'm just pulling in some alphabets. These photos were taken on Father's Day, and the men basically that were there on Father's Day, and it's got my father-in-law, my father, my husband, and my son. And I want the title to be A Few Good Men, which is a play on a movie, as most of you would know. And so I'm trying to do a few up in the top with just a few lettering, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, and then bring in a good men at the bottom. So I've delved back into some old stamp sets that I have here. Now these are very, very old stamp sets from before I was a consultant, and I used some of these in previous layouts, and I'm just bringing them back in again, and they're still on my bench, so it's easy to use things that you haven't put away yet. You tend to reuse them. And I'm going to stamp this A Few. Now I do decide I don't like that sort of cursive writing there. It doesn't seem very manly to me, so I put that one away. And the stamp set that is here does have a straighter, more Arial font, and I changed that font up and give it another go. Now it takes a little while to get all these letters straight on the block and in a arrangement that I'm happy with. And I'm sure any of you that have used alphabet letters before on a block like this, it can be a little bit time consuming, a little bit fiddly, but persevere with it. Always have a piece of scrap paper handy to stamp out those bits and pieces a few times before you do it onto the piece that you want. So I've stamped that sentiment, or that wording, A few. I'm going to just trim that out, and you'll see I'm going to replace the arrow up in that top right hand corner with those words. Once I've done that, I go and cut the the lettering on my Cricut and cut out Good Men and pop that down the bottom there. And I cut that out of the mocha cardstocks, which is roughly going to match the color of those wood embellishments, as well as I stamped the words a few and here. I think I must have cut that little bit out. I did stamp that other little here arrow at the top there as well. And so that matches, and I'm going in with a little bit of blend in around the edges as well. So I'm going to mount the little a few arrow up, as well as that here. I believe I have already glued down the wording Good Men, and then I'm just going to go around and glue down all the other little embellishments as well. You may notice that after I've glued something on, I quite often put an acrylic block over the top of it, and that just means that one, it's not going to move. The aqua glue does tend to have a little bit of drying time, so it can move sometimes, and two, it holds it down in place while it is drying. So I do tend to go in and do that with the acrylic block. Once I've got those other stars attached, I'm bringing in some wood veneer stars. Now these are from the old range, so they're a little bit thicker, which I don't mind on this layout because it does not have that much dimension as it is. So I've brought in those few stars and just scattered those around a little bit around the layout, and I'll attach those as well. I'd love to know if you're playing along with Christie's Beautiful Life's 30 Days of Sketches. Have you done any of the sketches? Please feel free to share either in Christie's book Facebook group or in my Facebook group if you're one of my customers and you just want to share with me. I'd love to see what you are doing and how your scrapping is going. Okay, this is nearly all done, guys. As I said, this is a really quick one this time. I did not muck around much at all. I just got this one done and I am actually happy with the results. Sometimes simple is good, guys. And here's a little slowdown. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every time that you guys tune in and spend time with me. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, guys. Bye.